Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. This is going to be part 18. I pulled an all-nighter, so I'm a slightly bit tired, and but should be make it kind of fun for everyone, because I'm slightly sleep deprived, and I can't think straight for multiple reasons. What's that? See, it's already started. That's beside the point. I don't exactly remember where we left off. I know we did some things. With the last case, when we were about to go do the main story. That's right, we've just finished the last case, and we're going back to the main story. So that's what we're doing today, main story. Dama Muerte, welcome in. Hello, hello. Don't forget, guys, if you are here in chat and you want to partake in the game with me, this game is interactive, and you can look at all my case notes, all the evidence that we have accumulated, and we can, if we're not sure where to go, you have an option to look at the map. In the map, we can initiate a vote to see where we should go next if we're lost. And I think that is it. So if you want to partake in the solving cases and try and figure out who done it, as it were, by all means, please interact. It is interactive. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue. Whew. As always, if cutscenes happen and you're new here, I will swipe away my face and I will mute my mic. I am watching chat, so there's that. I will come back. Oh, that's right, we were here. I will come back and I will get your comments in chat if you like to talk. Yep. All right, here we go. Invitation from Vogel. Werner Vogel invites me to the Anchios mansion located in Turquoise Lane across from Jonah Abbey. And I didn't even collect everything, because usually it turns green for this. Oh, my cross request. Yeah, we can do that later. Right now we're on the sacrificial lamb. An appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complication. I hope it fits. Alright, so we'll put the disguise on when we get there. Turquoise Lane across from Cordona Abbey. Northern Grand Surrey. Come at once if it didn't come anyway. Grand Surrey, Cordona Abbey. Turquoise Lane. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, there it is. Grand Surrey. So, Abbey? Yep, Abbey. Turquoise Lane. Place? Question mark? Bert Manchio's mansion on Turquoise Lane across from the Grand Abbey. Yeah, that looks about right. Turquoise Lane, so that should be the mansion. Alright, cool. How do I get there? Fast travel there. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get out of this police station. I always forget to click through the door. Some doors you just walk through, some doors you have to click. Alright. We're gonna go down here. And fast travel. Remember, fast travel is our friends. We hate running. We hate running. Alright, I gotta flip 180. Head north. 80. Head north. Let's go this way. And then. Go up the stairs? Aha! Alright, time for disguise. Disguise time. We need this. We are incognito. Manchio's mansion. Curious, aristocrat, sympathetic, affable, nostalgic. Thing?
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Sure. Mono, hey, welcome in. Hello. Uh-oh. Let me just, avoid that. Not sure if you guys caught that. Word to the wise. Title does say 18 plus, and there is some adult content in this game. I don't know what you're gonna see or hear, but please, let's all be mature. As much as possible, because sometimes I can act like a real child. Okay. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go!
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
See that guy was playing the piano with a blindfold. Oh, hello. Nice color purple.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite?
Well, this is an interesting soiree. You didn't know that's white for party. Gosh. Hey, Demi, it's my main man. Hey, what is up, Demi? How are you? I haven't talked to you in a bit. What is he doing? What is he doing? Alright. Like I said, this game, it does have some adult content, as you guys can well see. As well as over there. Oh boy. Oh gosh, this is terrible. What up? I'm okay. Just eating some devil's fruit. Finished work early for once. Oh, nice. You okay? I am good. I haven't slept. So, but I'm good. I have coffee. Okay. Looks like we need to find some... We need to find evidence? Gosh, what is this? John asked me to look for information that he might use to write an article exposing the local elite. I need to talk to somebody. Probably Vogel. I need to go find Vogel. Check this out. What is sleep? Never get any. Oh, you know, I think it's a thing.
Goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Gahor, is it a guess?
Gosh, did I not pin that evidence? Okay. Yeah, apparently sleep is a thing that you do with your eyes closed sometimes while lying down, I think.
Oh, I heard the finale will be splendid.
I heard the finale will be splendid. Okay.
All those beauties. Manchio's is the best, as always.
God, their voices. Oh, sounds fun. You should try it. Yeah, I know, right?
Let me see that stallion up close.
Stallion up close.
Could you help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
What am I even looking for? How was work today, Demi?
You know what was here before Manchio's family bought it.
Ooh. Find out what the eerie history of the mansion? Okay, I suck at these. Here we go. Mr. Home? Nope. Oh, magic circle. Auction? Expensive. Nope. Mysterious disappearance. Fraud. Ruins! Ah, damn it, I suck at these. Rough, to be honest. I've been a bit ill again. My body's just not having it, but I don't have a day off till Tuesday. Oh my gosh, like next Tuesday? That's terrible. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my gosh. Magic circle. And nope. Ah, yes. No. Mysterious disappearance. No. Yes. Oh. Oh! Got it. First try. Second. Before Manchio's family, the mansion was owned by the occultist architect. He dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tome, but the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice that its shapes correspond with a certain magical symbol. And some walls have cavities. One day, the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was successful in his endeavor. What?
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Interesting.
Curtains do
Whoa.
not guarantee privacy.
Dude, you see that? He just
And you
popped.
still need a crack, despite being ethereal.
Jesus. Well, that guy was mostly naked. Ooh. What's... Oh. Nothing in there. I say. I say. Damn it. Oh no, I did not mean to do this.
Sherlock, friend, I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
I'm gonna go with a no. Sherlock Holmes gets addicted to drugs much later on, so we're just gonna keep him clean now. That dude scared me popping out like that. I know, right? He just popped. It was right there. Freaking imaginary friend. Freaking nice ass tracksuit. I need to go food shopping. Send motivation, please. Yeah, I need my own motivation first. Hey, Chaos Chain Gaming, welcome in. Hi, Pipe. How you doing?
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction,
I'm not gonna
you
lie,
place
this
a finger on
conversation
the
is
scales of
too
morality.
strong
Many
for
in the
this early.
city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
Yeah. So this whole conversation of morals and stuff is kind of heavy, and I'm not ready for that this morning. Muerte. Look at all them hypey boats. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go with I won't need it. I'd rather take it. I'd rather take it. No.
I am perfectly capable of coping with myself without medical assistance.
Then I shall press you on it no further. But please do not refuse my gift. Take it with you as a souvenir of this special night.
Souvenir of what, exactly? But, all right, if only to put the matter to bed.
And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
All right. John asked me to find. Oh, yeah. I'm still working on it. All right. So, have Vogel's testimony gave me a key so I could talk to someone named Fabio. Really? Fabio is in this, huh? All right. The key to the altar room of the Mancio's. Okay. Demi redeemed. Oh man. Okay. Hang on. I have to go get them. I will be right back if I can find the right button. All right. I am back with my other eyeballs. All right. Cool. We are back. All right. So now we are working with my photosensitive lenses. These help block unwanted light from my eyes because I have a light sensitivity. I wear them all the time at work during the day in bright rooms where obnoxious light is always seems to be. Ridiculous. Honestly, why does one room need so much light? It's terrible. I'm pretty much a vampire. Vogel gave me a key so I could talk to someone named Fabio. Oh, that's awesome. It really is. Alright, so this is still pinned. I need to find more info. I like those. I like these too. The hell? That's all I got from that. Well, damn, John, living it up.
Nancho's had to enforce the masks after the scandal.
Here we go. Uncover the identity disclosure. I swear I'm not drunk. Just haven't slept yet. Alright, here we go. Oh, lost. No. Offended Duchess? Or to a dick? No. Cheating groom. There we go. Too ugly without a mask? No. Ah, I suck at these. Don't mind me standing right at the curtain.
Nancho's had to enforce.
Alright. I don't even remember what the last ones were. Fired after incident? Too ugly for mask. Offended Duchess. Someone was sick. Lost a bet. Cheating groom. Uninvited priest. Political crisis. Too poor to attend. Oh, I missed one. Damn. Yo, Griffin, yo-ho. Welcome in.
Nancho's had to enforce the masks.
What even is that? It makes no sense. What isn't what? You have to be a little bit more specific. Uninvited priest. No. Someone was sick. No. And a duchess. No, I didn't think so. Lost bet. No. Political crisis. Report to attend? No. Oh, I see. Hey, got it. First try. This next thing you're circling. Oh. So how this works is I'm eavesdropping over a conversation about a particular topic, and I have to take out phrases that pertain to one another to connect a story. It didn't make sense at first to me either, and I still suck at it. Alright, people described a scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife-to-be, a Prussian duchess, in the company of young men. More than one. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cardona and Prussia. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his protege. Oh.
I'll pin them down, Biscoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Oh, nice. Well, we completed that. Now we need to find a room. Where is Vogel? Give me the ultra room to find Fabio. We need to find a Oh, Little Wolf caught a Dratini? Aw, I'm jealous. I got a Dratini. Yes, you guys can play Pokemon while... That's a door. No, I didn't think so. While the Pokemon are spawning in my chat. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh, there's that door. Wow, this guy looks like he's having a great time. If you guys need a list of helpful hints on the commands, on my Twitch page, you can scroll down through the About Me section, and there's a little picture there with some helpful commands if you guys are unsure. Okay, this looks interesting.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
Okay, first things first. Let's address this. The sound is gonna make me just go to the bathroom. Okay, so... Murder. Not surprised.
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
That's a nice looking dagger, though.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it.
Does.
The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
Ornamental at best.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart.
Oh. Okay. Oh, what is that? Tattoo covers a
This
mark.
crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding.
Branding. He looks how I feel, says Demi. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. He died right here.
Thing. Huh. Man died angry, it seems. Maybe. Or he was clutching this in pain. Or he was willing to die? Maybe? And he held onto it, expecting the knife blow? Like, anticipating it, and he gripped the sheets? Interesting. It's a nice dagger, I like that. I got a thing about knives. I like knives. Fabio was dead when I found him. Indeed he was. Too bad for Fabio. Alright, so we got these. Circumstances of Fabio's death. Fabio has a golden ritual dagger in his chest, sigil on the stomach, and his symbols on the walls drawn in blood. Okay, so here's our first connection. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Fabio was sacrificed in the altar during an occult ritual. Well, that's pretty evident, but we had to make the connection. Who do we need to ask about this? I haven't found the... Did I use the key? And... Oh. When did he arrive? Shalito, objection! Welcome in, Shalito. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Demi says Schlifo. Hello, Schlifo. Dude, seriously. Pops out of nowhere. This. Scars.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Indeed. Ooh. Blood.
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Oh. Auvigny.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
I fear Sea Striker? Why do you fear me? Fear me. No, seriously, why do you fear me? These people looking goth as hell. My kind of crowd, to be honest. Oh my gosh, Demi. You know, funny thing, I had a conversation about goths last night. This.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
Smoking lounge. Not so sturdy human that made me laugh. It's pretty good when something actually makes you laugh out loud. Let's see here. Private room where guests can smoke in comfort. So, mainly the wine bottle probably hit the guy in the head. Hey, Don Peleon, morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great, what, Thursday? Thursday morning? You know the evil ways. Demi, tell us about your goth chat. You like a goth? Essentially, yeah. Back in school, you know, back in the day, I was younger. It was a thing of mine. All right, let's see here. Yes, I'm the goth. Not wrong. Eyeball. I always forget. What's the eyeball mean again? Use concentration. Okay. Okay. Hell yes. Love a goth look. I do love a goth look. I really do. Use concentration. Aha! Said the blind man. Dozen drops of
The
blood.
wounded person was here for some time. A bloody handprint on an armchair.
Bloody handprint on an armchair.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
Found some blood drops and a handprint on the doorframe. Well, I assume I'm gonna have to talk to Vogel about this, who just seemed to appear behind me at the time. This narrator's voice is making me laugh, to be honest. This narrator's voice is Sherlock Holmes's voice. Sounds like he's really trying to force his interest. Well, yeah.
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Pull yourself together, Werner.
Okay, we have lots of options. What do we pick? Hang on, what did I miss? Don Paleon, how go the investigation so far? They go interestingly. We made a couple of closed cases, some questionable calls, but, you know, we have to live with our decisions that we make. But we solved some cases, got some money for it. This one is it's interesting.
What is it about these nights that you were so eager to share with me?
Well, they're not always in the evenings, but they are in the shadows. People gather to test their boundaries in a safe and consensual atmosphere, often with more stains than your typical crime scene. But that is the point. Who are we to
Ew.
judge?
Just
I suppose
gross.
that's fair. What about today, then? Was anything different?
Well, I was invited as a special guest. It was supposed to be a time of both divine and carnal pleasures. A scratch for every unconventional itch.
I imagine you're reeling from your shattered expectations.
On the contrary, there is still spectacle, stimulation, and release, merely in a different form. I like to let life entertain me.
Or death.
It's gotten strange. Yeah. To say the least, Dama Muerte is gotten strange.
Mr. Manchos is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
Me, unconventional itches? Yeah. Yeah. Unconventional. Itch is a word. Not sure if that's the correct word. He wants is questionable, exactly.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
It sounds like he likes things that are borderline illegal. I would have to agree, Demi. I'd agree.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were
Filling time?
waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
Oh boy. The more he talks, the more guilty he sounds. You ain't kidding.
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later, only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Ah, okay. First time chat from viewer BD Skill. Hey, chomp chomp. Welcome in. Hope you have a good time here. Good morning as well. Demi, he said he went in to talk to him, then found him. He did say that. What was it, pal? Ah, I see. Okay, so he's saying he went originally the first time, and the door was locked, and the key was inside on the other side, and he couldn't unlock it with his key, because the one on the back side of the door was jamming the lock itself. Later, he came back an hour later, and he was able to put the key inside the lock and unlock the door. I think that's what he's saying.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio is supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil. Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
Oh, thank God that conversation's over. You hear how high his voice got when he said, "Are you a virgin?" Like, bruh. Bull hockey. Don't believe him. Yep. I'm inclined to believe what he tells me, though. Only witness I have. Earth Nation. What's poppin'? Dead body. And, questionable acts of, togetherness? Alright, the second performer hired to play in the ritual with Fabio was his partner, Matista. That's a new one. Oof. That right. Okay, Vogel was invited to special guest. The door was locked. Okay, so this is the recurring of his testimony. Alright. So, what do we do now? I'm not sure what to do now. Matissa was Fabio's fellow artist, and she worked with him. My next guess is to try and find Matista and ask her question. Algorithm is a redeemed stretch. Got it. I do need a stretch. I am so tired. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Right in the spine. Oh, my spine. Okay, we're good. Thank you for that stretch. I still need to find this, apparently. I didn't actually find the altar room? Hydrate. I got you, Demi. Oh, I do have some. Ooh, cold coffee. Yum.
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
No. I do have a lot to do. Down the cold coffee.
This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive.
Pleato. Pleato.
The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly.
I'm gonna need some water. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a moment and count all of those. Did that. Oh, they're still coming. Okay. Pleato has executed Order 66. Is now spamming hydrates. We love water. Ooh, here we go. Dressing room. Oh. Oh boy. Wet
Identical
handprint.
to the robes the guests are wearing.
Killer is inside. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need some water.
The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Huh. Wrong button. I always do that. Oh my gosh, Lito. This is gonna turn into a drowning me stream.
Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set.
There's 54 as of here. Oh god.
This is a different ritual.
I found a scenario of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, "Read and rehearse this rite. Mantios." The naked woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers, symbolizing Mother Gaia, the one who leads the ritual oils in the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Then, the man who will impersonate the principle of life may come to engage in sexual congress with her. Okay. You just let me know when you're done, Shlito, and I will take care of all of those. Don't ignore the guests, Matista, and stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. Wow. They want to feel how beautiful they are. They are generous, and how generous you can be towards them. You are here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest paid a great deal to be with you, Mantios.
How can anyone accept such behavior?
Here we go.
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
Indeed. I think she's hiding in the thing. Oh boy. There's 55? Oh, alright, Cholito, no more hydrates for you, man. Oh. I'm gonna feel that one here soon. Oh my gosh. Think of all those water benefits. Oh my god, I'm thinking about all the times I'm gonna have to push the plunger of a toilet. The lever plunger to flush the toilet, not that's a weird that on camera again. Big bag of water blood. Whoa, big bag of water blood. All right, let's get back to this case. Ugh, that's enough water for me for the day. Whew.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio, Mantios.
For my Fabio, Mancho. This. Oh, come on.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me. The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
Indeed.
Would you recognize me in one of these? I suppose not.
Literally, you killed him. Oh my gosh. No, I'm alright. I'm good. Oh, what's this? Oh, hello.
Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Whoa.
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
Oof. Can we deduce what happened here? If I don't, like, have an accident first? Man alive, watching you down that water made me need to go pee. Oh, that was a lot of water. Okay. Figure this out. No. No, I don't like that. Yeah. How big were the bottles? The water bottles were 16.9 fluid ounces. Not big enough. Oh my gosh, Lito. Calm yourself, man. That's Fabio. I don't think he locked the door. Ooh. That would hurt. Oof. Yeah, that's about right. That's what I assumed happened. Oh, I hiccuped and that hurt. What do we got here? Hey, Cotton. Hello. Welcome in. Huh. What other options here? No. Yeah. Dude, calm down. Got it. So, was he dragged? Most likely. If he got knocked out. Go with that. Yeah. That's about right. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Alright, let's see here. Earth Nation. Hydrates, man. That one's gonna have to wait a bit. A Demi, oh no. Yeah, I will get you your hydrate, but that one's gonna wait. Alright, so let's see here. He was hit in the head with a bottle, he was passed out, then he was drugged. Here. Out to here. Then he was then stabbed. Then brought through this door where he threw that garb away here and then washed his hands. So here we go. Got it.
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Okay. Mind Palace. Indeed, we have lots of evidence. This is taking the robe from here. Yep. So someone inside the party is our killer. Yep. Alright. Fabio's murder washes blood from himself and picked up a robe before. We have some stuff. Oh boy, we have lots of stuff. Fabio's key remains untouched. Murder cleaned themselves. The altar room was locked and unlocked. Right? Murderer had a key to the altar room. The murderer was in possession of a key to the altar room and locked the door. That's pretty self-evident, right? Oh, I didn't think so. Fabio was assaulted in a nearby room. Oh. Oh, we have a choice. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual. The ritual was a cover. The ritual was staged. It was to cover the true murder motive. Interesting. Demi, okay, dude, I really need to go food shopping. I'll keep you on lurk. Hope you get the guide and happy peeing. Thank you very much. Murder cover, yes, that's what I was thinking as well. But we don't have enough evidence to support it, but that's where I'm leaning towards. All right, Demi, you go get some food. Thank you for being here and chatting it up. That was very gracious of you. I will see you later. Pee cover, says Schlido. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was a thing. Alright, so we have two things that are unconnected yet. It is clear the murderer had a key. If I find out who had a key to the altar room, I'll shrink the circle of suspects. Would Vogel know that?
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all. The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
Indeed, we do not. Vogel's testimony. Vogel doesn't know who had a couple. Who could have had the key to the room and proposes to. Yeah, so that's what we're. Yep. Yep. That's. Need to find the man with the mask and gold stars. Let's head out of here. Check this. Flat earther. Okay. And some brittle.
Kurt Manchios, I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As
Creepy.
you wish, Mr.
Very,
Manchios.
very creepy.
Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Did you know Fabio well?
People are starting to look at us, Sherlock. Change the subject. I can't believe what happened to him. To me. Such an atrocity. Think what it means for me. A wonderful evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
Yeah, because that's how that works. Alright, the main question.
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on? Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh. Oh, snap. It's a bust. Oh, snap. Oh. Okay. I don't think I can raise an objection at this moment, Sweeto. What? The dude's on the table! Oh, oh, he's about to get hit in the back of the head. What is he sitting down for? Well, this is strange. Look at that guy's face in the back. He's so pleased with himself.
Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience. Your Grace.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we have Vogel in his letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig. Ah, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
Just a turn. Public enemies. Hey there, lurking. Hey, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope your Thursday morning is going well, or Thursday afternoon, wherever you are. Right.
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
Interesting. We go with this. Perhaps we can negotiate.
Perhaps we can negotiate. I could be quite useful.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
I'm glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
Interesting. That was cool. Yeah, that sting thing was pretty good actually. We got some new stuff over here. Inchetti is a major domo, that's right. I don't think this will connect to anything though. Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of evidence already. Please arrest me during the raid on Mancio's mansion. Constable Oswald freed me. He said he can find the documents related to my mother's death in exchange for help in solving the case. I agreed. Constable Oswald will be in the archive during my investigation, and he left everything he has for the case on the table. We were already on the case anyways, and all the murder was still there, and we could have got them at the party, but now it's a bit different. Hopefully they're all arrested right now. That'd be convenient. Fabio received expensive cufflinks as a present from Mancio, so I gotta talk to somebody. Vogel's under arrest since he's one of the primary suspects. Also true, so who to talk to about that? Maybe Vogel himself? Alright. In this. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, report number 62-60. Following a report from a witness of a satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid on the Mancio's mansion was granted. It resulted in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of a group in masks and robes caught in the acts of gross indecency and unnatural behavior. Ain't that the truth? The body of the victim was found laying on an altar with a knife wound in his chest. The officers identified the victim, Fabio, 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects, V. Vogel. V. Vogel had a letter of an insulting nature in his possession, which had been written by the victim. He claims to to have found the body. He's infamous for his eccentric personality. S. Holmes carried a murder weapon, a dagger with the victim's blood, and other items of evidence. He was invited by another suspect, V. Vogel, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. No, that is not true, but possibly this part might be. K. Manchios, the owner of the mansion and organizer of the satanic party, paid the victim to participate in the ritual, had access to the crime scene. He did. Batista, Fabio's partner and participant in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest, owned a book with a description of the ritual performed in the altar room. Okay, some of the guests are temporarily detained for further questioning. Ooh, keys. Hello. I'll take those.
Back on track to solve the case.
We are. This would be what? Witness disposition. I, Santos Pinchetti, am a witness who reports a suspicion of murder at Manchio's mansion in Grand Surrey. Santos Pinchetti, the Domo, turned in? Oh, that's interesting. During preparations for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchios. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. The station responded to the disposition, sending a patrol while the witness left the station and went home. Clever. So if it was Pinchetti, he could have killed the person, Fabio, left the party, reported it, depended on someone else, and now he's home. Supposedly he's there. More than likely he's not. Prime suspect indeed for that one. This. Evidence ticket. The provider of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence on case number 62-60. Thank you very much. I'll take that. We need to question some people. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. Vogel has held because of the letter. Now this is interesting. Pinchetti is a suspect. Pinchetti is a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key which he did not mention in his disposition. That is correct. He left that out. No. No. Wait, no, stop. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Fine, that has no connection to anything. That has no connection to anything either. False alibi, perhaps? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. False alibi. No, I didn't think of it. I don't think any of these connect. No. No. Oh. Oh. I think he created his own alibi by turning them in and causing an uproar and pinning it on someone else. They're saying Vogel had a slight motive because of a letter. I don't know what that letter says. A lot of evidence here. Holy crap. Report number, evidence ticket, police investigation, Santos is a suspect, witness disposition. Probably need to ask Vogel about that letter. I'd like to talk to Manchios again about these cufflinks. I obtained keys to integrations room 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Ah, that blood.
Look, I found Werner.
Okay. Here's 5. 6. Ah! We'll talk to Werner. Hang on. Let me get some evidence. If I need it. Yeah, this one.
Werner, are you all right?
Oh, yes, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
Would we lie for him to get free, knowing that he could be innocent? But no, I wouldn't lie for him.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Alright, we need some evidence. I want to ask about... Actually, would he know anything about this?
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him. I know you can untangle this mess.
Damn it! I wanted him. I wanted to ask about the stupid letter. Realized that was gonna be it. Can I change out of this? Hang on. Let's. There we go. I'm back to normal. Talk to you.
Good day, Mr. Manchios. I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the Boers again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after all.
I need to examine you first.
Be quick and gentle. Yeah, I caught that too, Schleto. Caught that too. And I don't like the way he was describing the tongue. Alright, let's observe this man. Wears makeup. Surprised. Oh, he's here. What's that? Red spots. Rash from exposure to hair dye. This soap under fingernails. Washed hands in a hurry. We do know the killer washed his hands. In fact, that's us. Shoes. Quality polished leather. Lavishly expensive. Alright, Rogue. Wears makeup. Red spots. Rash from exposure to hair dye. Soap under fingernails. Washed hands in a hurry. But what would be his motive? I don't think he has motive to kill Fabio. He seems pretty infatuated with him, honestly. Kurt Manchios is extremely rich, eccentric, and frivolous. He's an organizer of parties, and Cardona is a lead. The owner of the Manchios mansion. He spends his life in the company of similarly overprivileged people. Ain't that the truth? However, Mr. Manchios wishes to hide his true age from the younger participants of his parties. He's concerned with aging to the point where he uses makeup and hair dye to look younger. Particular for cleanliness. And he's made cautious regarding his health. He uses chemicals, hair dye to clean and improve himself to an extent. No, I think he's more worried about this, honestly. Sounds very sus. I agree. Yeah, age. Oh, I could have initiated a vote. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm over here saying, hey, this is interactive, and I don't give you a chance to be interactive with it.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
Yeah, no kidding. His comments are sus as hell, but I still don't think he has motive. All right. Okay. Let's get some of these questions. Oh boy.
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
You know, why have a party with people all younger than him? I think it's actually pretty easy. I think everyone would be younger than him. But he does like his young people. Reminds me of a show. A particular old man.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here with you alone.
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true laborers, I see.
Interesting. His comments are pretty sus. Well, inappropriate. Inappropriate would be the most accurate word. Alright, let's provide some evidence. He's extremely rich, eccentric, and controlling. Oh, wait, where is the witness disposition?
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Besmirch.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
Interesting. He seems pretty upset about that. Mitch. Got. Oh, this one.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protege and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think he has motive. This guy is certainly creepy as hell, but I don't think he had motive. That is a connection. Manchios washed himself after the murder. Kurt Manchios cleaned himself of blood after Fabio's murder. Yep. That is true. That did happen. Kurt Manchios has a washing room. Oh. Manchios set himself up for debauchery. Kurt Manchios carefully prepared himself for the depravity. Washed himself after the murder. I think that one is more likely for right now. Had feelings. Yes, he did have feelings. I don't think that would connect to anything. Santos Pachetti informed the police. As far as I know, coming on to his guests, unless Fabio knew his true age, that would give motive. Maybe. But I think Manchios was very, very into Fabio. Said it himself that they would go far together. I don't think these connect, honestly. Hey, hi, crazy kitty. Welcome in. Trying to solve a murder. Or if Fabio had feelings for another, that is true. Is true. Jealousy can cause people to kill. I don't think I can connect anything else here. Alright, so we'll go back to the case book. We need to go talk to the other witness. Or a suspect, I'm sorry. Not witness, suspect.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Crazy Kitty. I hope you're doing well this fine Thursday. I want to play this game. Love these types of games. I am enjoying this types of game as well. And this one is actually interactive, too. So we can all try and participate in this. I believe this is Matista.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
Your shell, huh?
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Thank you.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Hi, Crazy Kitty. And I'm doing good at work right now. How are you today? I'm extremely tired, actually. I haven't slept. I worked last night, or last evening, and then I've been up all night. But other than that, I'm pretty good. I'm honest. I'm plugging along. What we can observe. But yeah, I'm not too bad. Thank you for asking. Hope you have a nice day at work. Oh, what is that? Primitive occult tattoo. Inks herself. Oh, she has that same mark on her arm. That's right. There was a burn mark on Fabio. There. Bitten nails, nervous. Oh man, look at this. Old and healing cuts, self-inflicted. Oh, this poor woman. Disturbed. Oh no. Crackle scars. Old and barely visible. Oh, yeah. See, I thought that was kind of strange. Obtained recently. Someone held her by the throat. Gosh. This game does require a level of maturity at points. Some parts are actually pretty funny, Like some of the stuff catches me off guard, and it's just absolutely hilarious. But sometimes, like right now, like a level of maturity you really have to play caused by the other guy. Maybe. Bitten nails, nervous, blood-filled bruises obtained recently, tackle scars, old and barely visible, burn mark inflicted with a branding iron, old and healing cuts, self-inflicted, primitive occult tattoo, inks herself. Matissa, the performer and Fabio's partner, has had a difficult life. She was branded and enslaved while still a child. While enslaved, she met Fabio, hence the similar branding. Old scars are the result of her slavery during adolescence. She continues to be haunted by these traumatic experiences. Matista seems to be pragmatic about her body after years of abuse. She sells herself to the guests who do whatever they want to her. She's not afraid to step over the line. Also, Matista marks. Whoa, did he just move? That was weird. Matista marks her body with ink. She has a genuine interest in mysticism. Since she tattooed her body with occult symbols, Matista tries to get over her past. The life of a former seems to be an opportunity for her to earn money. Boy, Flip Bug has been. Oh, okay. What to say? It's like what? I'm not sure about this one. Interesting. So the top side doesn't change. The explanation at the bottom does. Interesting. She has a genuine interest in mysticism since she has tattooed her body with occult symbols. You can assume that's true. Batista tries to get over her past. Another life of a and the life of a performer seems to be an opportunity for her to earn money, which could be true. Matista seems to be pragmatic about her body after years of abuse. She sells herself to the guests who do whatever they want to her. She's not afraid to step over the line. Also, Matista marks her body with ink. Not sure. I feel like that's a difficult one. She does ink herself. They are self-inflicted. Old shackle scars are fading. A recently obtained bruise on her neck. Nervous. Oh, interesting. All right, so I can initiate voting where we all can vote and figure out. Other guy was very wealthy, expensive cufflinks. Are you talking about the old dude? He did this to her? Possibly. Hopefully I don't think is my extension working? I don't even know. Matches the amount. Ah, she did move. Creepy. Good. I'm just not sure which one. I think it's disassociated from her body, honestly. With the remarks of, this is just a shell. Go with that.
You have both old and new scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio. Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
I thought your body was...
For sale? It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain helped me to discover...
Occult deities? Yes, the tattoo speaks loudly of it.
Yes. Your gods abandoned me, and the ones I favor now are more protective of me.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Izzy Link, Sea Striker. Morning, bro. Hey, good morning to you as well. Happy Thursday. Welcome in.
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite, sometimes.
Oof, this lady has had a rough life. What else we got? Batista has fresh bruises. Activity at the party. Batista claims that she suffered bruises from the guests during her interactions with them at the party. Happy Thursday, bro. How's the stream going? Stream is going well, actually. Very well. Just trying to solve an interesting and bizarre murder. Not sure if any of these would connect. No, I didn't think so. The old guy does think of himself as controlling. Not sure these. Okay, that connected. Batista was bruised by the guests. Batista suffered bruises on her body from brutal interactions with the guests during the party. God dang. That's bad. That's terrible. Batista has fresh bruises. Yeah, I didn't think so. No, I didn't think so either. I don't think any of these have a connection. And we have a lot of stuff. Oh man. Alright, wow. Ooh. Lisa is a former slave and has a past history together with Fabio, yep. Alright, so this is her portrait. Gave expensive gifts to Fabio, yeah. Mr. Mancio says he gifted the cufflinks because he wanted to express his gratitude to Fabio. This guy. All evidence and case number. Who do I need to talk to for this? Desk clerk? I do need to talk to Santos. This guy is my prime suspect right now. This guy is definitely my prime suspect. Alright. Not sure. Let's go with this one for right now.
I know I can handle the news.
That's good. There's always so much blood in these interrogation rooms. This way, I believe. Not sure. Where? He said he's gonna be in the archive. Maybe I talk to him again. Provide evidence? Evidence do I need to provide to him? Well, I guess we'll just start one by one.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I've nothing to say about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
I'm not really sure what I need to tell him.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here. They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
He didn't even resist? Still very sus. I agree. It's still very sus. I still don't know what Can I talk?
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Alright, fine. I will. Santos was arrested, placed in the interrogation room 7, along with his confiscated belongings. Evidence. This way. Bro. Okay. First time chat from Angel of Death. Hey, welcome in, Sea Striker. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome in on this fine Thursday. I must have said it like 400 times now, and I keep forgetting it's Thursday. Hope you're having a great morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Edgeworth would be proud for evidence. Indeed. Number 7, right? Yeah, 7. We're going to number 7. 5, 6, 7. Here. All right, you. Oh.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
All right, now it comes time to the observation. What can we glean from this man? Please have some blood on you. Dyed textile, colored more than once. Patched holes, repaired multiple times. Old suit. Oh yeah, look at that. Inflamed skin. Psoriasis or allergy. Hands? Oh. Go further down. Oh, there we go. Shoes. Hey! Blood! Blood spatter. What I'm talking about. Patched holes, repaired multiple times, inflamed skin, psoriasis or allergies, dyed textile, colored more than once, blood spatter, stepped in blood. He was there. This man was in the room. Santos Manchetti is the head servant at the Manchios mansion. Despite being employed at the highest position within the household, he appears to be poor. Indeed. His body shows symptoms of psoriasis. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. The majordomo suit had multiple holes that had been patched or sewn. To renovate the suit look, Mr. Pinchetti had dyed it. Despite having enough money, Mr. Pinchetti spends little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfections on his body. In an attempt to look more modern, Mr. Pinchetti has dyed his suit on several occasions. To save even more money, the majordomo appears to have personally repaired multiple holes. Ah, that is quite fitting. Go with that. I don't think my extension's working. I don't know why.
Is your greedy nature responsible for the lack of taste and attention to your appearance? The cheap makeup, shabby and dyed clothes? How do you explain those, Majordomo?
The means to practice my profession are limited. I'm sorry you noticed it, sir.
The parties overshadowed your state. You are lucky Kurt Manchios' attention was concentrated elsewhere. In a decent household, you would be asked to leave for far less.
Yes, his attention was undoubtedly concentrated on something other than my appearance.
But one detail stands out on your dirty rags and shoes. The drops of blood.
Oh, that. I don't know anything about it.
Seriously, that's your excuse? You don't know any clue how your shoe ended up in blood. Crossed arms is a sign of defense body language. It is indeed. It is indeed.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always, Fabio-centric?
And Batista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Interesting. Interesting. Lies. Hey, Demi, welcome back. Did we get him? We have not got the culprit yet. We are still gathering evidence. Jeez.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
Dude, it's right there. It's that gold one. This. Kurt Manchio's will and note? Why does he have a will on him? A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug. You begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Kurt, The text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the major domo of the Mantius Mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp that he might always remember his caring employer. Oh, man. Still on the ritual one? Yes, we are still on the ritual one. This is a big case. My gosh. Manchios treated this guy like dog crap, and the motive to set Manchios up. All evidence right now, I believe it points to him. That's crazy. All right, man. I need to ask some more questions. What's this about?
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love. Cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties, he paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Wow, even stronger motive. He's blood. He's the nephew, illegitimate nephew of Manchios. Not only is he treated like crap, but he's blood. Even stronger motive to get this guy dead.
Please let me out.
No. Not happening, guy. You're my prime suspect, man. I wonder if I can go back and talk to Manchios about this. Oh man, we have so many things to link. He wouldn't be so honest if he did it. Come on, I know. The more information we have, the better decisions we can make. I'm not sure. Make the first. Yeah, here we go. Santos Pinchetti's efforts in vain. Pinchetti has been forced to work for Kurt Manchios in a desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. That's quite terrible. We already know who did it, though. Who did it? I don't know. I think it's this guy, honestly. Schledo? Schledo? Schledo did it? Schledo, why did you do it? Just confess. Confess. I just gave Fabio. Aha! Another connection. Pinchetti missed the blood spatter. Santos Pinchetti failed to notice a blood stain on the side of his shoe while cleaning himself after the murder. That's very true. If he did it, that blood spatter puts him in the room. Oh man. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta save. I have to save my game. Alright. Saved. Good. This was a good one. This main story, this part of the main story is such a good one. It really is. I am intrigued highly. It wasn't the murder. They had an alibi of waterboarding. Okay. Alright, that is true. I can corroborate that alibi. My bladder still hurts. Alright, so even when I'm done here, I'm gonna have to go back to the damn bathroom, man. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is a good spot to stop. We've collected a lot of evidence, and we need to mull and connect ideas and let it simmer. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta let it, connect adhesively. How many times did you pee since I left? Oh, just once. Once. All right, but I am gonna leave it here. I'm gonna stop it here. And stop, back up. Not load, save. Okay. Drip, drip, drip. Mind though. In my mind though, I probably went about 10 times now. Lito, that's not nice. You can't go drip, drip, drip. Gosh. All right, everyone, thank you for being here. This has been a good part. We've got a lot of evidence. This was a good time. Lito, Demi, thank you for being here. I got a lot of new chatters from a lot of people. Thank you very much for being here and chatting it up. I loved it. This was a good time. Drip, thank you, Demi. You and Shlito are great friends. Gosh. All right. I'm gonna need to go to the restroom now. Thanks for everyone being here. I'm gonna stop it here. You guys, if you guys liked it, please come. Whoa, thick. Look at me emotes. Come back for part 19, and we can see if we can solve this case even better. We're gonna try. Okay. By better, I mean quicker, because this is what took 2 hours to gather this much of information, and we still don't even have it all. This was a good part. I like this one. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for everyone being here. You guys hang out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.